Remember to take the first thing that comes along and don't try to wait for something more spiritual. Look up at each other, smile. Decide who's going to go first and begin. Let your partner minister to you if they haven't already. take 1 minute and finish up, and then you may be seated. And everybody give the Lord a hand clap. Give your partner a hug. Let them know you appreciate the Christ within them. Blessings. Take your seats real fast so we can move on to this next activation. And the Holy Spirit can pick up where you left off. So if you don't feel like you've got to share everything, that's okay. The Holy Spirit can pick right up from there through the next person and share that. Now, before you leave, we have time to do an activation where I'm going to help you get a word of knowledge and then go before the Lord and ask for an application that goes with it. Because most of the time in business, a word isn't always enough. We have to know how to build with that. What's the strategy or what comes first? And so what we're going to be doing is getting a word of knowledge from God, and then we're going to be asking God how to apply that. Now, again, this is a training environment. Everybody say that, training environment. That means it's a place for you to make mistakes. It's a place for you to push your borders. It's a place for you to find out what's really on the inside of you, that what area you've already been trained to, and what are some areas of your strengths. But before we go into that, how many received the word you shared with your partner because you saw something? The majority. How many because you heard something? How many because you sensed something? How many just hope it was God? Absolutely. Now, don't lift your hand to make your partner feel good, but how many can say that what my partner shared with me, I know was divinely inspired? Now, that's wonderful. So we got a strong group in the room. Now, in this next activation, we're simply going to do this. Now, listen very carefully. You are going to give your partner a problem area. Does everybody have a problem area? My daughter's having a problem in her life right now. I could have gave somebody that area. That would have been a problem area. Or a financial or a business. But it can't take you more than 30 seconds to describe it, okay? We don't want you getting into counseling session here. So figure out, find a problem area. Now, the reason that we're saying this is because if it's a problem area, most likely you've already been talking to God about it. Isn't that right? And if you're going to hear a clear word of the Lord, it's good to know that you've already been talking to God. So you're saying, I've already been talking to God about this. This is an area I just got to know, what is God wanting to do in this area. So what your partner's going to do is you'll take about 30 seconds. You will tell each other your problem area, okay? Business, it can be personal, it can be financial, it can be ministerial, it can be family, it can be any of those areas. But I don't want you to go into an area, if it's okay, just say, I've got this spirit of persecution bothering me. That person doesn't know if you're just doing